Jon Jones has been the talk of the UFC this week, and for good reason. A fight between him and Tom Aspinall is the biggest thing the UFC could sell right now. Forget McGregor smashing phones, whiskey benders, or calling out everyone but his shadow. This is the real headline. Earlier this week, Joe Rogan said Dana White was ready to pay Jon the $30 million he's been asking for.
The rumor is that he wants $30 million, and that UFC's going to pay it. Hopefully. I hope they pay it.
But then, plot twist, Joe backtracked faster than McGregor after promising a UFC return.
And I did hear that rumor. And I did hear that the UFC said yes, but it is not true. So Dana contacted me and said that rumor's bullshit. So I felt obligated to tell everybody that was a fake rumor. Yeah.
What do you think the amount is that Jon Jones would fight him for, or do you think it's an amount?
Well, apparently Jon is thinking about retiring.
Yeah.
And he should. I mean, he's going to have to someday. He should. I'm not saying he should retire. I'm saying he should think about it.
Turns out Dana called him and said, "That's a load of crap." Classic Dana move. Now let's talk about Dana and his tricks. This man has a playbook. Whenever a fighter doesn't play along, he says they don't want to fight. He's done it to Nate Diaz, Dustin Poirier, Jorge Masvidal, and oh yeah, Jon Jones multiple times. Remember when Jon called out UFC pay? Dana flipped it into, Jon's scared to fight Francis. He'll even announce fights before fighters agree, just to corner them into signing contracts. It's like your boss putting your name on a project before you've even said yes. Dana's negotiation skills are basically gaslighting with a side of manipulation. About Jon's $30 million demand? Come on, that's not happening. Dana won't fork out that kind of money. It'd be the biggest payout in UFC history. Even Conor McGregor, who made Dana more money than a Vegas casino, never saw that much for one fight. Jon versus Tom would be big, but not $30 million big. Dana's more likely to hand out fight of the night bonuses and Chuck E. Cheese tokens than write that check.
$30 million was literally a world away from anything we were making. Rogan thinks that the UFC will pay the $30 million to get Jon Jones in there with Tom Aspinall. I'm not sure he gets to 30, but if you ask for 30 and you get 20 or you get 15, that's a win for Jon Jones on his way out, right? Especially living in Albuquerque, where everything is so dang cheap. I mean, not like he's not living in California.
Some fans think Jon is afraid of Tom. I wouldn't say scared, but Jon knows Tom is dangerous. He's not just some guy to take lightly. Tom could ruin Jon's legacy faster than a TMZ headline. But Jan Blachowicz says otherwise.
What did you make of it when you heard Jon calling out Alex of all people?
I think he does do this because, Alex Perez now he's like big star in the UFC, everybody loves him, so he know what he's doing, but I believe he should to fight against Aspinall, but I think he a little bit afraid of him, because Aspinall is someone who can really stop him and beat him.
Yeah,
But that's why I think that he believes if he can, fight against Pereira, he can take him down, control him, maybe something like this. With Aspinall, it will be not so easy.
If Jon doesn't want to fight Tom, that's fine, but he should give up the belt. Keeping it and refusing to fight the top contender isn't fair. It's like ordering food for the table and not letting anyone else have a bite. I'm still hopeful, though. Maybe Jon and Dana can settle on something like $15 or $20 million. That's still a ton of money. What do you think? Is Jon ducking Tom, or is this just Dana being Dana? Either way, this fight needs to happen. And if Dana won't pay, we might have to crowdfund Jon's payday ourselves.